Hugo Bruce. It's a friendly match, but there are a couple of things that you wanted to see as per our conversation earlier. Let's start with the positives, Coach. What is it that you liked about this performance?
I think there was a very good team of the pitch. South African teams played a very good game for 90 minutes. I think we have 8 or 9 chances. We played good football. There was depth in our game. The combinations were good. The positioning was good. And everything was good except one thing. And the goal we received. I said, during halftime to the players, there is nothing wrong with kicking the ball in the stands when you're under pressure. So we tried there also to come out in combination, but that was not a situation where we had to combine again and try to come out, kick the ball in the stands, and it's over. And then the second chance they had was also a little bit too easy. We lose the ball and we could have had a second goal. But if you see all those chances we created, is it a pity that we didn't win it?
I saw you a couple of times stand up and give Damani the thumbs up with those passes. Quite impressive that he could do that from the back.
Yeah, it's, we asked it also because we knew that there was the spaces. And it was on our players to go in that space. And you see when we go in that space and you have someone who can give those passes, how dangerous it can be.
And then in terms of the substitutions, obviously with a friendly match you get the opportunity to 6 or 7, I think it is, and you used almost all of them.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to change 6 players. There were some players who were tired, so therefore we changed. And also the fact like Modiba and Colisso, they played already match games with Sanda, so we took them off also because next Tuesday is another game again, so we have to try to be fresh again.
Speaking about Tuesday, how much are you going to change up strike force? I suppose Tongwane and Bokazu will get an opportunity as well, as you've said.
Yeah, there will be not so much changes, certainly not. But again, I try to give everyone a minutes of play time, and one players should have maybe much, others not so much, but that depends also a little bit how the game will go.
And finally, Coach, do you think the players are grabbing these opportunities that you're giving them? We're so close to the World Cup.
Yeah, we'll evaluate it after the 2 games. It's a little bit too short and too soon now to say yes and no. There is another game, and after those 2 games we will see.
Thank you, Coach Hugo Bruce. I'm going to ask Coach Thomas now to join me. That's the Panama coach, just to get his thoughts on what he thinks of this performance. Coach Thomas, it was a long trip, and towards the end you could see the players are getting a little bit tired, but I'm sure you are impressed overall with the performance of Panama tonight.
Well, we tried to do our best. As you mentioned, the trip has been long, the jet lag for many players. You can see it also today. It's a physical game. But we have to analyze why it went like it went. In the defensive, we could have stood much better, and these are the things we have to correct.
I saw your goalkeeper getting injured. I think one of your centre backs also hurt his shoulders. Just an update there. Are they okay? Have you gotten some feedback from the doctor?
Well, we need to make an exam on both to see what they have. But one is a muscle injury, and the other thing it's in the shoulder. I don't know if it's I'm not a doctor, so I cannot give you the correct answer.
Do you think Bafana gave you the test that you were looking for?
Yes, we knew exactly what we were finding here in South Africa. A technical team, very good with the ball, and that was our problem. We didn't defend these points. And the good thing is that we have another game in a few days against the same team where we can improve, where we can work on what we should do better against them.
And then finally, Coach Thomas, just about that trip to Cape Town, how much are you going to change? Is it wholesale changes to give everyone an opportunity?
That's our initial thinking, yeah.
Okay, good luck for that, Coach Thomas. That's Coach Thomas of Panama. So we see him again in Cape Town alongside Hugo Bruce. But for now, though, sending it back to you in studio, Vusiwe.
The conclusion of the action out at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. It's 1-1 between South Africa and Panama. What will separate the two sides on Tuesday, the 31st of March, as both coaches look for a victory? We wrap up after the break.